If you watched my last video and now you're watching this one, this was filmed like probably 4 hours after I filmed the last one, so I'm not as in the dumps, quote unquote. But you know, I'm keeping the glasses on because this zit looks horrendous, so hide it for y'all. So, my name is Tori, welcome back or welcome to my channel, and today I have an update for the A to Z project pan. This is a Pantastics Ladies collab, and as always, the master list and everyone else doing this will be listed down below. I overdrew my lip line, and let's jump into it. You can tell my mood's improved now, can't you? First off the bat, nothing's rolling out this update. We have some progress. Some items have not been touched, so just wait around, okay? Just stick around. First up the bat, we have from the limecrime Venus palette, the shade Aura. So my goal with Aura is to hit pan. I've primarily been focusing in this upper corner. Since the last update, I've used it 7 times. I try to wear this often, but I've noticed I've only been really wearing it when I wear like neutral looks. So I need to, I mean, that's fine for now, but I would like to be at 10 uses every update. That'd be a little more ideal, you know? Because I think it took me 40 something to hit pan in this. I might be wrong, but I think that's what had happened. Next, we have 2 shades from my Revolution Precious Stones and Amethyst palette. We have the shade Bear. Oh gosh, this is so reflective. Bear, and then we have Champagne. Anyway, my goal is to finish both of these in this reflective palette. Oh gosh, there you go. We'll just show it like this. Bear's only been used 4 times. I made the mistake of pulling in 4 cream shades at once. 3 cream shades. After the 15th, I will only be focusing on 2, so I'm just going to go back and forth with this one and another one. I don't think that this one will take long, so I may even like hold off from using this one for a bit because this is a year-long project. And then Champagne I haven't used. Just not in the mood for it, I'm not going to lie to you. It is pretty, but Champagne is one of my least favorite shades in this palette. That's why I chose to pan it. It's pretty, but the consistency is not like the others. Next, I have from Urban Decay Beach palette the shade Daybreak. So my goal with Daybreak is to hit pan. Sadly, this isn't in rotation at the moment. It probably would go great with my pink looks. As y'all know, that's what I've been doing for another like month. But I'm just not in the mood for it. It's peachy. I'm waiting till real springtime. I have a feeling this will get pulled in like a month or 2, but not yet. So, no use on this guy. Kind of okay with it. Next, for E, this dude. So, the Eclipse Highlighter. I'm not sure if my goal is to hit pan and use half. Since the last update, I have not touched it. I've been getting a lot of highlighters, like rolling them out of projects that have number uses. Once that's gone, I will be using this again. I also need to remember I can use it as eyeshadow. This probably would look really pretty in my inner corner. But I think that's the game plan with this. Try it on my eyes a couple times. Once I'm done using those highlighters with number usage, pick the game on this. I think that's my game plan with that. That's been my unofficial game plan, but you know. Next, from the Naked 3 palette, I have the shade Factory. My goal with Factory is to hit pan. Since the last update, I did use it once. I think it's a satin, or supposed to be a satin, but this palette's from like 2016, probably. I say probably because I actually have no clue when I bought this, but I know it's one of my oldest. I think it is my oldest. That's still intact. Anyway, so I used it as like, you know, an outer corner shade like I tend to do. So it has a purpose. Let's see when I'll hit pan on it. That one is currently in rotation, but clearly not getting enough love, you know? When it was used once, clearly it's not getting attention. Next, I have for G, Colourpop Gemini. So this is from the Zodiac palette. My goal is to completely use this up. Since the last update, I haven't used it. I haven't worn that many neutrals since I started doing the pink looks again, as always. So it's just chilling. The last time I used it though, when I used it in the last update, I know I liked whatever look I did with it, but I can't recall what look I did with it. I have a lot of greens pulled in my like Shop My Stash to use. I kind of want to pair this with a green and see what I think about it, because I think I just keep using this as a neutral, and that's not the wave for me. I don't really like that. H, Fenty Hustler Baby. So my goal is to completely use up this highlighter. This is what it looks like. Since the last update, I've used it 3 times. Not the best, not the worst. I know this is gonna get more use once the snow is off the ground, but till then, we'll just wait. I also want to try this as an eyeshadow and see if I like it that way, because I never tried it that way before. Next, I have another thing from the Revolutions Amethyst palette, and that is for eye, the shade Imperial. So Imperial is the one that looks like a mess. My goal is to completely finish it. Since the last update, I did not use it because when I pull this palette in, I'm pretty much just using Bare at the moment. So not the best, not the worst. I'm not concerned about this palette. I think it's going to be easy to hit pan and use up. The little pans have 0.02 ounces. So as of this moment, not concerned at all. Next is for J. So for J, I have from the Urban Decay and Jean-Michel Basquiat, the jawline, right? Jawbone. Why do I call it jawline? This bronzer, my goal is to hit pan on it. I don't know why I call it jawline. Anyway, I've used it 17 times since the last update. I've really been enjoying reaching for it, even though it is a more warm tone. I don't use it, so it's like obvious that it's not the best shade for me. It works. That's what I'm trying to say. Very excited with this. I'm just vibing with it. I'm not concerned about the usage. Just gotta keep using it how I'm using it. Next for K, I have from Colourpop Just My Look palette, Kiss My Arse. My goal is to hit pan on it. Since the last update, I have not used it because I haven't done any green looks besides with new eyeshadows. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Next, I've actually used this. I've used Libra from the Colourpop Zodiac palette. So since the last update, I used it 3 times. This I've used with my pink looks. I'm not wearing it today, but the other day I was wearing it. And yeah, it goes good with them. It's kind of similar to a shade in my Tiny Pans palette, so I might have to take back on a little bit. Next, I have ABH Monte Carlo. My goal is to hit pan on Monte Carlo. This is what it looks like. I have not used it since the last update. Once again, this is something else that's currently not in rotation. Will be pulled in soon. It got 1 use last update because of 365 days of eyeshadow, but at the moment, it's back in the drawer. Next, Naked Concealer. So I've used this 13 times since the last update. I've noticed because I'm wearing foundation more that I only really use it when I feel like I need it. Today I did, and then, you know, if you watched the other video, So I'm happy with it. It is going to be done soon. I've gone through many of these, many tubes of this. And I'm still gonna estimate like maybe 1 or 2 months. Like it's starting to gape. It takes me a lot. I have to dip in here a lot to start like cover I do my chin, under my eyes, and a T, and then acne if I want to. So it's gonna be done soon. But I'm like, once again, something else I'm not worried about, but that's definitely gonna be one of the first items finished for this project. No doubt about that. Next, we have our first usage goal item. So O for ofra, I picked the highlighter in Cloud 9. This is everything's so bright today. Since the last update, I haven't used it. It has 14 more uses left to go. Its goal is 15 uses. So I need to roll out a highlighter in my like daily rotation, and then this will get rolled in, and I'll hit the goal on that. Another one that's gonna be easy peasy, but just not getting used yet. Next for P, I have this mini in Posh Spice. Since the last update, I haven't used it. I haven't been in a too cool tone mood. I've noticed with the pink looks, I've been wearing a lot of warmer tones or tones like this. So maybe once I start the blue looks, I'll start wearing this. We'll see. We'll see. Next, I have an item that hasn't been used yet, but it will be used by the next update. This is the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple Palette. So for Q, I have Island Queen right here. My goal is to use it 15 times. I have not touched it, but it will get used because of 365 days of eyeshadow. So just waiting on that one. Next for R, I have from Lights Lacquers the nail polish in Ruby. So this is what is on my middle finger on this hand, and then pointer and pinky on this hand. Oh, and my thumb. It has a goal of 10 uses. Since the last update, I used it twice. It has 7 more uses left to go. I kind of want to knock this one out soon. I want to get myself into a habit of wearing nail polish since my mom keeps buying nail polish and some of the colors she don't like, so then I wear them and pan them. But I need to, you know, get in the habit of wearing nail polish to pan them, so soon. So this one's definitely going to help, and that goal, maybe it can be completed by the next update. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm really just vibing. Next, I have my Urban Decay eyeliner in Starfire. This is what it currently looks like. My goal is to finish it. Since the last update, I only used it twice. I've just been trying to get a good rotation on my eyeliners, and it's been taking a hot minute because I keep forgetting about my waterline. So, I need to fix that. Next, for T, we have the Urban Decay Crystalline Kaleidoscope palette, and I almost forgot again the Franken. So this is Franken in this. Tajin is obviously that bright orange shade, but I can't point to it right now, as you can see. So every time I use this Franken, it counts for the use of Tajin, because Tajin is obviously in the shadow. My goal is to finish Tajin. A hard one. I need to hit pan soon, so I'm more comfortable with it. I used the Franken 4 times since the last update, so that's a plus. Next for you, my goal is to use Aha Honey 25 times. I just have to reach for this palette 25 times. So, since the last update, I've only reached for it once, as 24 uses left to go. This is in another project also at the moment. It didn't really help this month because of the pink looks, but I am going to keep it in that project for another month, so hopefully we see that number go down. Next, for V, I have the mini Becca Vanilla Quartz Highlighter. This is what it currently looks like. My goal is to use it 20 times. Since the last update, I used it 4, so there's 12 more uses left to go. I'm gonna try to roll this one out by the next update, so we finally have something rolling and moving out. It's kind of funny that it's V, because, you know, my name's technically Victoria. Technically, legally. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna roll that out for next month. Next, this one I can't really show you the progress on paper, but this is the Urban Decay Whiskey Eyeliner. My goal is to use half, so I can't show you it against the paper. But since the last update, I did use it twice. I highly doubt that it moved because I don't think I sharpened it. Next, for X, I have Sugarpill's Hijinx. My goal with this is to use it 20 times. Since the last update, I haven't used it. It has 20 more uses left to go. Once again, I think because of the pink looks, I'm not motivated to wear this, even though it would probably look cool one day to do that. With the blue looks, I know this will look good, so I just gotta remember to start using it a little bit. Next, from the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapples palette, again, I have the shade Yum Yum. So once again, another cream. My goal is to completely finish it. So Danny did let me know that this really don't have that much eyeshadow in it. Everything is 0.80 grams or 0.03 ounces. So actually not that much. Haven't used it yet, once again, because I think I'm positively sure I'm gonna focus on Bear before I focus on Yum Yum, and I'm content with that. So it will get a use because of 365 days of eyeshadow, but besides that, I'm not using it right now. And the last item is from the Aren't You Glad palette from Colourpop, the shade Zested. My goal is to hit pan and Zested, but I have not used it since the last update because, once again, the pink looks are taking over my life, and if they're not taking over my life, that means I'm using eyeshadows from Shop My Stashes, so yeah. Honestly, not too bad. We've seen worse from me. I do really want to focus on some of these number goals and getting something close to being rolled out, like Vanilla Quartz, maybe the concealer. I do want to make a little bit more progress in some of these eyeshadows and remembering to use them, so I need a little better schedule with this project. But yeah, so far not too bad. It's only the second update, so yeah. If you enjoy me and you enjoy project pan videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And peace out, Girl Scout.